What is the Shroud of Turin? Well, it is 14 feet by 6 inches by 3 feet 9 inches. So it's a pretty long thing, right? From about podium to podium here, okay? And it would have wrapped around the whole body, front and back. Okay, so this is what it looks like. You see the faint image, right, of the body, front and back, imprinted on this cloth. And it is very light. It's like if you have your bed sheet. Okay, it's the lightness of a bed sheet. But when we look at those measurements don't make a lot of sense, right? 14 feet 6 inches, 3 feet 9 inches. But when you convert it into the Assyrian cubit, which was the measurement that Jews used up until about a couple centuries after the time of Jesus, it is a perfect 8 cubits by 2 cubits. So it's cut according to first century Jewish measurements. Also, when you look at the weave, you know, each of these things, they have very specific weaves. And the shroud's weave is a herringbone Z-twist 3-to-1 twill pattern. This, we're told by experts, is a rare and expensive weave. In fact, there are no known linens from the medieval period with this same weave. The closest existing comparable weave is a first century woolen cloth that was found in a Roman fort in Egypt. The shroud also has a stitch pattern alongside its 14-foot 9-inch length, and it's 3 inches in, and the stitch pattern also is very unique. In fact, in 1998, a textile expert testified that in her 40-year career, she had only observed a similar stitch pattern once, and that was in a cloth that also dated from the 1st century, and it was also not just near Israel, but it was in Israel, in Masada, just miles away from Jerusalem. The only other time she had ever seen a stitch pattern like this. So the weave, the stitch, and the size of the shroud all indicate 1st century Jewish linen cloth. If a forger concocted the shroud in the 14th century, they spared no expense getting the most minute details correct about simply the canvas they would use to then fake up this supposed relic of Jesus.